The following is brought to you by the Social Suplex Podcast Network.
Are you tired of the same old pro wrestling? Then check out the amazing action on Powerslam.tv, the biggest indie pro wrestling channel in the world. Get over 4,000 hours of the best pro wrestling events from over 110 of the biggest names in the industry from over 15 countries around the globe. Get your free trial today at Powerslam.tv.
Ladies and gentlemen, available on all platforms and YouTube. He's the Apex Podcaster. He's the wise owl of professional wrestling. He smells better than Dude Love with Sex Panther on. He's the king of fantasy booking. He is your favorite podcaster's favorite podcast. He is Omega Luke, and you're listening to the Omega Luke Wrestling Podcast.
What's going on, guys? My name is indeed Omega Luke. I am your favourite podcaster's favourite podcast, and this is our first ever Talking Shop episode. This, for all you guys consuming the content through your ears, I have on the YouTube channel this exact Talking Shop episode available to view with your eyes as well. What are the benefits, you may say, of that? Well, most of this episode is all good to listen to through the podcast. However, you can see us playing thumb wars when we get to that part to avoid taking shots of neat vodka and other little things as well, which you may pick up, may find a little bit more funnier for you viewing the YouTube channel, which we recorded on the GoPro. So if you wish to do so on the YouTube, you can find it Omega Luke Wrestling. However, for you guys that just wish to stick to listening to this podcast through your ears, you are also being rewarded with the two finalists giving their final words on the Fantasy Booking League. Royally rumbled Mason Adams, who is also in this episode too, by the way, and very merry indeed. You can hear them both as they say the last words before they send to me their fantasy bookings for Andrade Cien Almas. The final takes place on Sunday to become the first ever Omega Luke Fantasy Booking Champion and to win that exclusive Omega Luke Undefeated Streak of 1 t-shirt. So, as you might have guessed already, this episode was recorded before our big boys' night out on Saturday. We are having some drinks, having a lot of fun, and answering your questions and your wrestling would-you-rathers. So take this as light-hearted as you can. This was all in good spirits. Literally, there were being spirits consumed. And just enjoy it. Let us know if you wish to see more episodes similar to this in the future. I think we'd all quite like to do this because it gives us more of an excuse to go out again as a group of boys. Big boys night out. Great night out. So before we get going, here is what the winners of B Block, Royally Rumbled, had to say about their upcoming match against Mason Adams in the Fantasy Booking Final. Over to you, boys.
We are Royally Rumbled.
We are your favorite podcasters, favorite fantasy bookers.
Oh, I like what you did there. We are the hottest name in the Omega Luke Fantasy Booking League.
We've had near perfect scores in each of our bookings.
Undefeated.
And we're rewriting what a top-tier fantasy booking is.
You know, it's fitting that the championship will be decided in January.
It's Royal Rumble season, which means it's Royally Rumbled season.
Mason Adams, we're going to take you, we're going to toss you over the top rope, and we're going to hold the Omega Luke Fantasy Booking Championship high above our heads.
By the way, Mason Adams, if you could follow us on Twitter and just let us know what your favorite entrance music of all time is, we're kind of doing this like tournament, and we're trying to get as many votes as possible. That'd be cool. Thanks, man.
Good luck.
Bye.
Hey guys, welcome to Omega Luke Wrestling Podcast. We are here, the boys are here. We are doing a bit of a talking shop episode. We've had a few drinks already. We're going to sink some more and answer some of your questions that you sent in to us on Twitter. So thank you very much. But first, before we do that, why are you boys all laughing? You all go camera shy.
I'm not camera shy.
Let's introduce the boys. Mason, introduce yourself, man.
I am Mason Adams, and I am your first finalist in Omega Luke Bucking Fantasy.
Oh, fantastic.
Fantastic.
I fucked it up, but whatever.
Wrestling Luke Omega. I think I fucked it up. But
Subscribe. I've had too many.
Nev, who are you?
I am Nev, the rock cry guy, and unlike Mason Adams with his American accent, I'm here to fuck shit up.
You have an American accent.
Good start. Sorry.
And that's everyone.
See, I'm a man that needs no introduction. I'm the Mark with a Ma, M-A-F-F.
You
Of
didn't reach
course.
the final.
Oh.
Fanta.
And water.
Math is
Gotta
indeed straight edge. The rest of us aren't.
I am straight edge.
What are you,
Just-
Wakanda?
Right, so obviously we asked you guys for your questions or talking points and some would you rathers. We're going to get to the would you rathers after. Let's go through some of the questions. So the first one is from View from the Top Rope, and you guys sent in. Thank you very much, by the way. If you had to choose a male superstar to have a risque angle, a la Mandy Rose or Alexa Bliss, which happened this week, obviously on Raw and SmackDown, who would you choose? So, male superstar to maybe show a little bit of penis. Who would it be and why? Mason, starting off with you, man.
Finn Balor.
Oh,
Hot as fuck. You could grate cheese on those abs.
Jesus
you
Christ,
could,
that's
yeah.
quite out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
You asked me?
Borderline
Straight away.
bum this guy.
Matt, who would you choose, man?
I think I'll have to go with Finn Balor as well. He's a good-looking chap, isn't he?
It is indeed, yeah. Nev, who are you going for, mate?
To be fair, my list is quite, endless, really. Like, there's so many handsome guys in the Western business.
You ridicule me.
Yeah, that's
I haven't got a list.
Yeah, but like, you worded it so well, like, you could break cheese off his abs. It's like, Jesus. But
He's thought about it before.
he
hasn't
has, definitely.
I looked
But
at questions.
I'm going to go
Before I
with...
go on. You're not
Well,
right.
to be fair, my wife loves pretty much everybody in WWE, but I'm going to go with the main man, Roman Reigns, because he is one beautiful man.
Fair shout.
I'm
Fair
shocked.
Two-
I'm genuinely
How
shocked.
taking the piss.
about we get the Usos in there?
Nah, Roman's got that, like...
Yeah, that's
he's
it.
got that Jason
Having a
Momoa feel.
risque moment. Oh,
Yeah, Jesus, how many dicks you want in there? Some enough Samoan penis to go around.
What fantasy booking? I'll have me wherever I want it.
I'm gonna have to have like
I want
a-
to see some Samoan dick. I'll see some Samoan dick.
I feel like I have to have like an over 18 thing on this before I.
Yeah, apologies if you're
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
And you don't know what a dick is.
I knew you were going to
learn what long dick looks like today.
God's sake. Two guesses who I'd pick.
Andrade.
Yeah, well done. That's quite self-explanatory, really. Okay, next question. EPW show, that is the Everything Pro Wrestling show. Great guy on YouTube. Name one talent who is being overlooked by everyone in your opinion. So, I'm going to go
Is
first.
this just
on this one.
WWE?
Nope, doesn't have to be. I'm going to go first on this one. We'll go the other way round. I think, genuinely, Zack Ryder is so overlooked. Because not only is he really good in the ring, he's got a great character, and he's so charismatic, and he just
So
fucking
loyal.
loves. Yeah, he just
So
fucking
loyal.
loves wrestling.
Yeah.
And he's loved by the crowd already. He's just overlooked by WWE.
Yeah.
And the fact that he had to go all of 2018 before he had a match, which was the very last Raw of 2018.
Outrageous.
Yeah,
I think
it's
part
a
of that
shock.
he was on SmackDown now, wasn't he? Was he on SmackDown like first part of the year? I know that doesn't
Well,
really mean that.
Yeah, because then he had that
Yeah,
thing with
the
Mojo
Superstar
Rawley.
Shake.
Yeah, but he's like,
They
I
were
don't
tag
understand
champs,
it.
weren't
Like,
Yeah.
No,
They were tag team.
Yeah.
With Mojo Rawley.
I
yeah.
think Mojo
Yeah.
Rawley is dog shit. So like, Zack Ryder should never have been partnered with him in the first place. But I'm going to jump in with my answer and agree with you, Zack Ryder, but also Cat Hawkins, because all right,
They
the
could have
streak-
gone somewhere with that
The
streak.
streak's quality. But like, I love the streak thing, and I think he loves it. Like listening to his podcast with Zach. But again, I'm just like, he deserves a bit better.
Yeah.
And both of them are so loyal and know their shit about the business. I think both of them deserve better.
I agree. Yeah. Mace, are you going for most overlooked guy in wrestling right now?
Well, not maybe right now, but Apollo Crews. I think he could be
That's a
used.
good shout.
He could be used a lot better.
Yeah. It looked like we were going to see something from Apollo Crews.
I was quite excited about that, but then nothing happened.
Yeah, do you think it's fizzled away already?
Yeah, I do, and I'm a big fan of him.
Yeah.
Especially in NXT.
I don't know, because I think like he won the Battle Royal to become number one contender to have a match later on that night against Dean Ambrose. Right, then he got like 8 eliminations in that match. Right, then people go like, oh, they've pretty much pushed him and then like buried him in the same night. It's like, you're against the Intercontinental Champion, Dean Ambrose. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a massive fan of Dean Ambrose, but a lot of people love him. Like, it's not really getting buried.
Do you think that would have been better if that would have been?
What did he do before or after?
Exactly. It's not.
Do you think that would have been better if they made him win that Battle Royale for a pay-per-view match against Dean Ambrose? Instead of it being, you're going to face him later on in the night.
Because you've built him up.
Yeah, you built him up like that. And then, like, in the weeks running up to the pay-per-view, you could have him, like, actually beating people.
Yeah, no, but at the same point, like...
Because, sorry to cut you off again, but when we got to that match... it was obvious Dean Ambrose was going to win.
Yeah, true. But, like, Apollo Crews has still got that... Well, he was never going to really win the title. So, at least he had, like, a long match, like, earlier on in the night.
For me, though, if you
obviously
look at
Bobby
it now,
Lashley's the champ now.
Like, for me personally, like, I never really watched Bobby Lashley. Like, I'd much rather see someone like Apollo Crews come up and take it than Bobby Lashley. I couldn't give a fuck for Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, I'm not Bobby Lashley's biggest fan.
I was quite happy with that.
I think
the time looks amazing.
The only one thing I like about Bobby Lashley is on Sam Roberts' podcast before he joined WWE
Sam
again.
Roberts.
Sorry, what you got against Sam Roberts?
Well, if you're listening to Zack Ryder and Kat Hawkins' podcast, he doesn't donate to children's charities, so fuck Sam Roberts.
So is this why you chose Zack Ryder and Kat Hawkins? Because of their podcast?
Nah. Omega Luke all day, mate. My man. Let's toast to that.
I got a 10 out of that.
You did get a 10 out of that.
I mean?
Yeah.
Check out the vlog to find out why. Cheap plug. Yeah. No, the Apollo Crews thing, I think it is a shame because it was obvious Dean Ambrose was going to win, so that was just a bit annoying for me.
I'm not even just talking about that night. I just mean in general.
Since
his caller has been crap.
Yeah.
And he's such a great talent. And he's got all the attributes to be a top star.
Yeah.
That's
why I think he's underused.
You could do a whole podcast on that, like NXT, Triple H, what he's done with them in NXT, and then when they come up to their main roster, where are they now?
Well, keep that to yourself because we may have something coming up with my man Mike Aaron very soon.
The question was underused, not being buried.
But Matt, you haven't named yours yet.
Is this a male? Was it? Sorry.
Just name one talent overlooked by everyone in wrestling. Doesn't have to be WWE. It can be anywhere.
I'm going to say Sonya Deville.
Oh, that's a good shout.
Right, because obviously she's like in the background of this Mandy Rose and Naomi feud,
which is terrible.
Yeah, to be fair, if people want it edgy, like they can't really complain that much about it. But yeah, Sonya Deville, I think she's just fucking awesome.
No,
I've been a fan of her since NXT as well.
So. Yeah, I like her.
She's great. Good job.
Next question, Darren Mags on Twitter, good guy. Thumb wars, loser drinks a dirty shot, or even worse, a dirty pint.
Right, so I was seeing this earlier on Twitter, right? Now, I've played a lot of pre-drink games in my time, but what is this literally thumb war, or is this some shit you
1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a thumb war.
Oh, well, I know what that is then.
Would you want to do semi-finals and then into the final?
Yeah, you have to talk me through it because I'm a bit slow.
What?
Well, you've never played thumb war before.
Right, I was in bottom set maths, alright? And I won't go into...
What's that got to do with thumbs?
It's your thumbs, mate, not numbers.
Oh, yeah. Shit!
We fucking picked those!
Oh, you picked those, motherfucker! Check the vlog. Cheat code.
I screwed him. I screwed Nev.
Mason screwed Mason.
Are we doing thumb war or no? Are we skipping that one?
Nah, we got to do it. He's asked
a question. We got it
on.
Right, that one and that one? He's a good guy. All right, Darren. All right, we're going. What are we doing to go here?
I'll do wherever you want.
I'll
put my thumb in anything.
Right, I've got a bad shoulder.
That'll go
fun and
fast.
arms, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. 1, 2, 3, 4. I win the fun.
Mate,
Oh.
100%. That is
kicked out at 3.
Man,
that's
a kick out like Kurt Angle, that. Right at the last minute.
So that didn't count.
That didn't count, man.
Kicked out.
And he pulled away, which hurt my shoulder.
Building suspense.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare thumb war. Not allowed to move your arms.
Not gonna lie, guys, if this was in Japan, Dave Meltzer would give it 5 stars.
1, 2.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck
1, 2, 3, 4.
How quick do you count?
You're a normal person. What did we do? 1 Mississippi.
Here's something from our sponsors.
1, 2, 3, 4. I win the fun war.
You fuck me.
Right, you two go.
Adam, time to job, mate.
Wait, does that mean I'm in potential for this shot?
Yeah.
Fuck! I thought winner does a shot. There's a
Loser.
reward.
Loser drinks a dirty shot.
I'm shit at this.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare.
What's wrong with you? Doing it as a damn.
Yeah, he's like, oh, they're cheating.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on.
So it's you two then. Whoever loses gets dirty shot.
You need this shot, to be fair. I'm 7 beers in.
Well, I'm assuming I'm fucked.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done more. Jesus, how your thumb matches
Oh,
your
you got
height.
well stumpy thumbs as well.
Your thumb matches your height.
I made fun of fuck you. I'll just do it.
1, 2, 3,
No.
4.
Hey, what's it before?
Yeah, boy! What am I doing then?
Mason,
Just
scream
shot.
them.
There is a shot lined up as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2.
2? Fuck off, you're not getting out of this.
I'll do nothing in a minute.
Are we going to fight for the title?
What's
the Fun
that?
War Championship.
That's a fucking
No,
loser,
you are.
mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is semi-final.
I'll do my shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare fun war. No moving the shoulders.
This could go horribly wrong.
You're moving yours.
These two argue over text messages.
That's because he's a dick!
1, 2, 3, 4. I win the Fun War.
Bitch! Come on! Shit! Knock with the mouth with the big thumb, bitch!
He can play fun wars, but he can't book.
Oh, burn!
Shout out to my booking against Vern, because that was fucking shit.
Well done, Vern. I became a fan that day.
Hey, Van did really well that day.
did that
I was
day.
so proud
That
of
was
him.
good.
I was really proud of him.
Where is Vern?
Still prefer you, man.
He's still,
America.
he's still in hiding.
Yeah.
I just love how I screwed you.
Royally rumbled. 2 guys, 2 fantasy buckers, 2 very impressive fantasy buckers. You've beaten everyone before you, and lucky for you, you took the points from the person who left the league because it got too much for them. You come in halfway through the fantasy league. I've been here since day 1. I've helped build this league to what it is today. So for that reason, I cannot allow you. I won't allow you to take the crown of Omega Luke Fantasy Bucking Champion. That great honour belongs to me, Mason Adams.
Oh.
You see how like I won that fun one?
Right.
Man, I love the kick. I love the.
We're going to have to use you as a bit of a historian memory here
I'll try.
for this next one. And I think the person who loses does the next shot for this.
Look at this. I bought this.
This is from Why We Watch Pod, which is actually Darren who said the last comment, and Mike Aaron. They've got their own new podcast, which is coming out very soon. Why We Watch Pod, so make sure everyone gives that a listen and a follow when it comes out. Taking inspiration from 5 Nerds Go, take turns naming all the WWF and E Intercontinental Champions. So I'm going to make it a contest.
Not
when
in
you
order.
get one wrong, no, not in order, just name them.
So we just got to name it.
When you get one wrong or can't think of one, or then you have to take the next shot.
Alright,
Alright. So I'll go first. Dean Ambrose,
Bobby Lashley.
My favourite, Razor, Rob Moore.
Rocky Maivia.
Seth Rollins.
The Rock.
Bobby Lashley.
Said.
Would have been said.
I wasn't even listening. I was just like, my turn.
I said 2 different gimmicks.
Just
I
bang
love
it back right now.
What did you do?
He said Rocky Maivia. I said The Rock.
No, that can't count.
Yeah, does he want it as
You want it
both?
as both.
Nah, mate. Fuck off.
I feel like we should continue that. For a
No, let's not.
Fucked it up for last
I
one.
wanted to say Triple H.
Royally Rumbled, who have very linked to this. The question is, who has the greatest WWE entrance music ever? Which they are currently doing a tournament right now. So check out their Twitter @Royally Rumbled, all one word, no spaces or anything. where you can vote for the best ever WWE entrance music. It's a good poll so far.
Yeah.
Some interesting picks, but they've made it quite hard for you as well, I think, which is quite
I was
good.
about to say,
well,
they started it out with The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah,
That's
so
just ridiculous.
That's very hard.
Yeah, they're going straight for it. And,
But
it's
who
good shit,
are we
like-
having as the greatest? Obviously, this is Mason's opponent as well for Fantasy Booking League Final, which is coming out in just over a week's time.
Yeah.
I believe in you, Mace.
I believe in myself.
Fucking right. Sorry.
So, Mason, go first, mate. Who has the greatest WWE entrance music of all time?
So hard.
That's a good question.
You know yours.
Yeah.
That is a good question. Music, yeah?
Yeah.
No, it's music.
Entrance
not
music.
I'm from Plymouth, people.
Music.
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 It's music.
What are you taking a piss out of the accent? You come from Plymouth.
Fucking right, dude. Plymouth all day. Right.
Oh, God. I don't know.
I don't mind.
Anyone else? Go on then.
Alright. So, as we know, I love The Rock.
Speak up, mate. I don't think anyone can hear that.
As we know, I love The Rock. However, I am going to go for Superstar. So I'm going to say Triple H because The Game and King of Kings are both shit hot. And whenever I hear them, I'm fucking pumped.
Yeah, they are both very good.
They're
to be fair.
unbelievable. And they're my personal favourite.
Are we counting NXT in this as well? Just to...
Yeah.
Because
why
that is
not?
WWE.
Why
To
not?
be fair,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a Motorhead thing because Evolution's unbelievable as well.
Yeah, I like Motorhead.
You know, so
Yeah.
That
I just feel
Evolution
like
song's class.
if they obviously Lemmy's dead now, rest in peace. But you know, if they did like a whole album just for wrestling entrances, it'd be imagine them singing Shawn Michaels' "Sexy Boy."
Yeah.
It'd be amazing. Do an impression.
I'm just a sexy boy.
I'm
I'm not your boy.
I bet it was Lemmy.
No, you're right.
I'm just a sexy boy. Nah, but seriously, Triple H all day for me.
Good shout. Matt, do you have one?
Yes, mine's Edge because Alter Bridge
Metalingus?
with Metalingus, mate.
Yeah.
For
Which
one,
I
Alter
think-
Bridge is fucking class. anyway.
Personally,
That
I
song's
think
fucking
Metalingus
class.
will actually win the Royally Rumbles poll as well.
I did vote.
They did a very good spotlight on Edge
Who
as well.
did
for
they do
that
Edge
recent
versus?
episode.
I can't remember. It's
But
really
Edge was-
annoying. I can
when I
remember
voted
the
for
other
Edge,
matches.
Edge was winning massively.
I'm just
I
gonna
don't know
say,
how
I
that
definitely voted against Edge.
ended. Did you?
Yeah, I'm not an Edge guy.
What?
Really?
He's always
What,
like-
even after he retired? Because
Yeah.
I hated him when he was wrestling.
No, for me, like
You hate him when he's wrestling?
It sounds
Yeah.
horrible. It sounds horrible, but like
Yeah, but that was back when
Fucking
everyone
hell.
hated heels.
yeah, but like for me, right?
He's a good guy when he's retired.
For me, I was all Attitude Era, so it's like The Rock, Stone Cold, Undertaker, Kane, whatever. I come away from wrestling for a little bit because The Rock went off to Hollywood because I'm a loser, right? Come back to it and I'm like, wait a minute, Edge is the like world champion. Like he used to just be a tag team guy. Like who the fuck is Edge? So that's maybe
The
why.
Radar Superstar.
But
Mate,
to my
he's
credit, I've gone back and watched matches, and he is definitely
To your
deserving.
credit.
Yeah,
You missed out, mate.
He is one of my all-time favourites now.
Edge
Yeah.
is great.
Fucking
he's
love
not
Edge.
even in my top.
You
10.
say that, though, when CM Punk first went straight edge with Gallows and Selena, is it? No. Is it Selena?
Selena.
I couldn't stand him.
Fair one.
Yeah,
Hated
that's
him.
the whole point.
Yeah,
of
but
it.
that's the point. isn't it?
I hated him.
Well, I'm going to do a video on this.
I couldn't
I'm
stand
going
it.
to say it now.
I loved him. I don't know
that
why.
It's on record.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do a video on heels aren't heels anymore because I think it's a good point. Everyone loves all the heels now, whereas 10 years ago I hated all the heels.
Yeah, that was their job.
Which was the whole point.
But also, I think like I don't know if anyone's like as loyal as what maybe we was in the Attitude Era. So like for me, like as we said on our episode with the Rock thing, when I was a kid watching the Rock, I hated Stone Cold and Triple H and Undertaker because they were the Rock's main rivals.
Yeah.
But now as I'm older and I appreciate everybody, I'm like, oh
You
my
can
God,
like two people
Triple H
against
is
each other.
amazing. Like
Yeah.
you know, if Finn Balor's facing Seth Rollins, I'm like, holy shit, I love them both. I can't
Yeah.
choose.
I get what you mean, because like
Whereas
Rock and
before-
Austin, you had to hate Austin.
Yeah, you
But
had to
now
pick
you
one.
really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
today, kids are kind of thinking, I love Finn Balor, I love Seth Rollins. Whereas in our day, if that was that,
Yeah,
you'd
yeah.
be either Team Seth Rollins or Team Finn
Yeah.
Balor
Yeah,
sort of thing.
there was no, you can't like.
I'm even
Right.
torn between the Rey Mysterio and Johnny Cena almost. I love Rey
mate,
Mysterio.
They're
Yeah.
banging out unbelievable matches.
Oh, what
Yeah,
a
that one
fucking
on
match
that one on
was.
SmackDown. Was
I'm pretty
incredible.
sure I've seen a Canadian Destroyer in there as well.
Two.
Yeah. They,
Two?
yeah, they
There you
I feel
go.
like Ray can like wrestle until he's like 80.
I'm pretty sure I
He's
just
like
looked at
45 and
Matt,
he's
Mark with a mouth, and I was just like, wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
incredible.
we just
It
saw
was
match.
incredible.
It was incredible.
We've all covered that. Mace, did you say yours?
Well, I'm
No,
not going
you
to
didn't say
go.
one.
I didn't say
You
one
haven't
yet.
said
You
one.
haven't said
I'm not
one,
going
you
to
agreed
go
with Edge.
favourite of all time, but I'm going to go my current two. Well, one was changed recently. Rhea Ripley.
Well,
Hers is amazing.
Yeah. I really don't like her new music.
I was a bit pissed when they changed that because, like, when it went into the chorus bit, it was great.
Yeah, it was, I think her old one. No,
I don't know.
it might be her new one that's called.
I just really liked it.
The old one's amazing.
Yeah.
See, I've got two. One I'm going to say, but I'm not going to count it because technically it's not really in WWE yet because he hasn't. It's Volta. That violin is so suited.
Technically, he's now.
He is
WWE.
but he hasn't had a match or anything. He's just appeared. He's signed.
Yeah, but his entrance music has played.
Yeah, he's in WWE. So you can have that.
I just want to give it a bit of a spotlight because I think that's fucking awesome.
It is class.
And I'm so glad. By the way, check out the Andy Shepherd interview that's coming out in the next couple of days. It might already be out by the time this comes out. And I say to him, can you thank Triple H for me for keeping the Volta theme music? Because that meant such a big deal because it's so fucking good. It matches him so well.
Well, he's done it with all of them, really, hasn't he?
Recently.
Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate and all.
Yeah,
They've got their music.
Obviously, when Finn Balor and Nakamura's age.
Triple H isn't going, I'm WWE, you belong to me now. He's actually going out there and talking to
they're all keeping their names.
Talking to Progress, talking to ICW.
It's like Zach Gibson. Zach Gibson, you are Liverpool's number one. You're coming into NXT UK. We're not going to change that.
To be fair, he's still got the line on
that's happening on WWE.
But look at NXT. They come up and they've got a restart again. So why? Why build them up in NXT? Why put them in NXT in the first place?
Yeah.
If you're going to just stop them like that, what's the point?
But my second
one, the main roster.
My second one, which is probably, it's not exactly my favourite, but I think it's the greatest because the pop it gets every time you heard it, and for special occasions with Stone Cold's. That glass smash. When he returns.
It's iconic.
When
iconic.
I listened to Bruce Pritchard and Conrad Thompson the other day.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Sorry.
When and they mentioned that night when Mankind won the championship.
Yeah.
When Stone Cold's music hit, that was the biggest pop they've ever heard. And I think that's kudos to Stone Cold's music. That glass shatter, and then it slows down so you can't hear anything before the music comes in, and you just hear the crowd cheer in between it. And I think that's more iconic than the actual music itself. Is the effect it has on everything. Yeah. That's why I think it's the greatest.
Yeah.
Well, the question is the greatest, not the favourite.
Yeah, my second current one, Johnny Gargano.
Love Johnny Gargano.
His music.
You're not a big fan of it, are you?
I don't. Actually.
You don't like his music?
No. I don't.
See,
I'm
shocked.
See, if we're going by now as well, Tommaso Ciampa's I love as well.
Yeah. I'm not.
I don't go much.
I can't go by now. If we're going by now, I'm Seth Rollins burning it down.
I can't vote the greatest. There's too many. There's too many. That's quite a really tough question.
Decent question, though. I love
it's
that.
Very decent question.
Yeah, check out their Twitter, by the way, guys, if you don't already, because they're doing a bit of a poll at the minute, a bit of a tournament, and it's quite interesting to see.
It's nice to get involved in it.
Yeah. I have voted.
Yeah.
For my opponents.
Even though you don't follow them.
Not yet, maybe. Maybe I will.
You should follow them because you're going to beat their ass.
The Rock Cry guy is officially Mason Adams' manager here.
Fucking right I am. Sorry for swearing.
Okay, the next question comes from Karen Keller, who was at the Cody Rhodes show that we went, the Fight Forever show.
Oh, I've seen that, yeah.
The girl I've seen.
Oh, yeah, you went.
Did she see the really fat bloke fall through the chair? Because that
oh my god.
Listen to me. If you listen to this podcast, somehow, if you found out that Omega Luke and his friends was at Fight Forever Wrestling with Cody Rhodes, and you were that guy that fell through that chair, I just want to say thank you, because I have never pissed myself so much laughing when a man fell through a chair. I literally watched the chair legs turn to dust. I thought Thanos clicked his fingers and the chair dissolved. Thank you for making my note. I met Cody Rhodes, I met Brandy, I watched Bruce Pritchard, and you falling through the chair was probably the greatest thing I did that night. So thank you.
The greatest
and if
thing
you're
I
listening,
did.
Please get in touch.
Yeah. Omega _ Luke.
Yeah.
So, Karen, shout out Karen. If you have any wrestler play you in a film, who would it be and why? I fucking love this question.
Okay.
And it's gave me a bit of a ticking point.
I'm ready to go first.
He knows
because
it's a bit obvious.
Right. It's not The Rock, right? Because The Rock
Hold the phone. I think I have to pause.
Yeah. It's not The Rock because he looks zero like me, right?
Do you know what?
Listen,
he listens to this podcast.
He does.
You just dissed The Rock.
Mate,
you're his biggest fan.
Hey, mate, he texts me. We're friends. So,
I actually believe it.
If you go back to the archives, and listen to the Rock Cry Guy interview with me and Omega Luke, As you know, I was in Florida when I met him, and me and my wife were in a queue for a ride. And I promise you now, because I don't see it myself, however, a man come up to me, hand on my heart, and said, "Oh my God, it's Kevin Owens. Can we have a photo?" And I said, "Oh my God, yes, this bloke thinks I'm Kevin Owens, right?" Because I am a heavy-set man. I have facial hair, and I had spiky hair at the time. And we actually went to a Walgreens, and Kevin Owens was in 2 feet of me, and we couldn't queue because it was too long. But I'll take that as a compliment because Kevin Owens is absolutely unbelievable.
Great.
So I would
I'll take that as a compliment.
Have Kevin Owens play me in a film because I love the man, and I actually got mistaken for him in Florida, which I was over the moon with.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I was like, mate, I have a full tattoo sleeve.
Yeah,
he
Kevin
has
Owens
like,
has
he has
one
like
thing
a
at the
bow
top.
on his arm. He has the live thing on his arm.
Yeah.
he's got a recent photo.
He's got a sleeve card.
And
He's also got a
looking
gorilla.
unbelievable. And I'm praying that he turns up in the Rumble or the day after in time for Mania. But
Please, Kevin.
Kevin
Please.
Owens,
Yeah.
I would have him play me.
We miss you.
Generally,
We
yeah.
miss you. We miss you.
Mace, who'd you have playing you in a film, mate, and why?
Hornswoggle, because he's height.
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
We're friends, believe it or not.
We are.
God damn.
I did have it then. It's gone.
Sorry.
Because of you.
Sorry.
You should apologise
You've
to
ruined
the
this.
listeners.
Take it back. Rey Mysterio.
No. Before my weight loss, because I've lost, over 14 pounds. Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe. I've got the same build as him, and before I lost the weight.
Really? I think you were sworn Samoa Joe.
No, but I have been big.
I love
But,
Samoa
yeah,
Joe,
but
but he's
The
got
way
a lot
he
of grit.
the way he wrestles, that's why I'd wrestle. I'd be a heel. I'd be a prick like him.
Oh, I can see that.
I'd go around, fucking beating people up like that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because I'm an hard bastard. So Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe.
Math?
Mine would be Andrade Cien.
Fuck off!
Fuck off,
Alright.
mate.
Can't say that!
No! Why can I say that?
No,
Right?
listen. You're not that good looking.
What just
Well,
shot me in the heart?
I got a black beard. I had a top knot.
I wasn't even going to pick him, so I'll let you have that one.
You
Because I had a top knot.
man.
I could do
You
whatever
had
I want.
a top knot.
I'm growing it back. It may take a while.
I was about to say, you're doing a shit job.
This is tense.
It's hid.
Alright, I'm going to go for mine. Kyle O'Reilly.
That's a decent.
I quite like Kyle O'Reilly.
He's
I wouldn't say I look similar to him, but I couldn't really... Oh, fuck off, mate. I wouldn't say that I'd know anyone who looks similar to me in the wrestling world, but I quite like his humour, so I think he could play that quite well.
Dean Ambrose.
Nothing like Dean
No,
Ambrose,
but a
mate.
bit on the gin side, maybe.
Ooh.
You had like 3 beers, now you
Hey,
100% at 3
Mate, be Sami Zayn. You and fucking Nev could be best mates. Be great.
I don't want to be Sami Zayn.
And I'm pretty sure Andrade and...
Let me
Samoa
be Kyle
Joe
O'Reilly.
Mate, I think
This is my shit.
We teamed against Ray and Ali and we
Do you want
won.
to be in the
I
final
pinned
fantasy?
this
Yeah,
series.
who the fuck is...
Mason.
Yeah, innit?
You're first
Hey,
finalist.
I am the
you are.
official
You better be
judge.
manager. Fuck Royal Rumble. Nah, I'm joking.
We love you. We do.
love
We
you
respect
guys.
you guys.
Yeah, 100%. That was your opponent saying that, so he's halfway.
I
up
do.
the rest.
I have no. I've always been respectful of
Nah,
my opponent in the league.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
have.
always.
You have. to be
I've
fair.
Apart from when
Mate,
Dom
and-
gobbed off you.
No,
Yeah.
but even then I was respectful
Yeah.
on the podcast.
To be fair,
Not on Twitter.
Genuinely,
Sorry,
Not on Twitter.
Man,
I own
you-
that bitch.
You ain't even mad enough to keep your own name.
Elder Baker.
you own what bitch? Booker T. You definitely own that bitch.
Oh.
Damn.
They don't want none. No, they don't want none. Booker T. Sorry,
We love him. We love him.
but seriously, I like Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Well,
I do.
why do you keep going back to Royal Rumble? What even that question?
No, I know, but I just
It was Karen's.
I felt bad with that. I was taking the piss, but
Oh.
I was playing.
Right, next question is someone who should have been here tonight.
Robert.
We arranged this night on
Yeah.
this night because he
Because
said
of him.
he wanted it on this night, and then he bailed because his girlfriend, his wife, is coming back from Paris that day. So,
I'm just gonna say, like,
do we even read this out or no?
I think we should.
I think we should.
But listen, I'm just gonna say is that
At the same
the
time.
newcomer to like the boys, like I've met Roberts once, but I was looking forward to having some mad
Bonding
bonding
with
time, so that we could get that bit closer. And he left, and I don't know if it's me.
I think
No,
it is.
it's not you.
It's not you.
I
It
hope
is.
it's not.
I was
Nah,
looking
it
forward to
is.
seeing him.
He told me.
I was looking forward to seeing him.
I don't want to go with that Nev. That Kevin Owens looking at
He's like, I was supposed to be the fat one with the black beard.
we've got a relationship where we see each other every 6 months.
That's true.
So this is probably within, the time frame.
Also, he's also pissed off because he came to mine for Wrestle Kingdom and none of you can't stand up.
To be fair,
I was busy.
I have a child.
work. You have a child? I had 2.
It's not a competition, mate.
No.
Let's be
you can't use that
anyway.
excuse.
So Luke Roberts,
Sorry, we're holding hands
or
right now.
Roberts, of the Fantasy Booking League, top 3 NXT stars who are going to be amazing on the main roster. Should we just do one each?
On the main roster?
No, because that's 4.
The people that...
No, if you sit out because it's your fault, like Robert's not here.
Sorry.
The people that's gone up?
No.
People who are in
can-
NXT right now who will be amazing on the
Right,
main
well, I'll
roster.
put my pick straight away. Bianca Belair. Love her.
Good shout.
Love her.
Velveteen
She's going to be the
Dream,
champion.
Mass rocking his top, but Velveteen Dream he's different standard, mate. He's unbelievable.
But like Bianca Belair, I will remain undefeated.
Shout. Math. NXT, who's going to be amazing?
Alistair Black.
I quite like that one. Alistair Black.
I like that.
I'm sort of torn between 2. One's Adam Cole. I think
Baby.
even Vince sees Adam Cole as like a Shawn Michaels type of guy and will be...
There's a reason why he was in the Rumble last.
Yeah, Triple H loves him. And
Same reason Roderick Strong was in the Greatest Royal
Yeah,
Rumble.
but
yeah,
this question's a decent question, but realistically, who at NXT are you going to be like, yeah, they're going to go to shit? Because you
They
always
all do.
have... Yeah, I know they do, but you have the hopes that, holy shit, they're unbelievable. They're not going to go to shit when they go up, but we always fall for it every time. Do you know what
I think that's going to be another podcast like Omega Luke.
Yeah, but
said.
But yeah, that being said, if you had to pick someone, but
another one I think is going to be Ricochet.
I
think Ricochet's got some star quality.
I
I
actually
think
feel
he's going to be the American
everyone
Wayne
sees
Mysterio.
that. Yeah,
He's going to be the American.
I mean, everyone sees that. I think
He's-
even Vince knows that.
when I said Velveteen's different mustard, like Ricochet's just a joke.
There's a reason why John Cena tweeted about Velveteen Dream.
Yeah,
There's something about him.
Mate,
guy's 23 years old.
If we had
He's
Velveteen,
crazy.
if we had Velveteen Dream versus John Cena at WrestleMania 35,
No one would moan.
He actually tweeted out about that.
Yeah, today.
Like,
At
he
23,
copied
to be
the
fair,
revival with
I'd love to
Young
see-
Bucks with their tweets.
I'd love to see the EC3 John Cena thing, but for me, it's Velveteen Dream.
Yeah,
I think
that's
what's
the
it called?
more.
R on Twitter. It's not R Dream, is it?
Yeah,
possibly.
R
yeah.
Dream on Twitter.
Yeah.
He
Something
did
like
a
that.
it's a
poll.
go.
Oh, she's my bad.
Sorry, that was your mistake because you were assuming.
Yeah,
I was assuming
Their
that
gender.
you were a man, but obviously you're a female.
You do not assume because if you do assume, you make an ass out of you and me.
Yeah.
that's good.
I
Spell it.
am too
That's
drunk.
good. Do you get it?
I'm too
No,
drunk.
you don't get it because he can't.
Did you?
I'm like Colonel Sanders. I'm too drunk to taste this chicken.
Another one though. Another one. Going back to the actual question.
Yeah.
How good's Pete Dunne going to be on the main roster?
To be fair, whenever I know he's
fucking believable.
I know he's in NXT,
I hope
but
so.
I just automatically put him with NXT UK.
Yeah.
But Pete Dunne, like, he's just.
You
I
just-
think he'll be-
I don't think.
Oh, he's going to be disgusting.
I think-
Not
I
even
think he's-
Vince could ruin him.
I think he's
No.
going to be in
He's
the Rumble.
that good.
He's going to
Yeah.
be in the Rumble.
I genuinely think.
I
he
think
will.
Yeah,
so.
I think he's gonna be in a Rumble.
He is so hot right now. I think he will be.
The
Yeah, but
pop
like-
that's gonna go off when his music
Yeah.
hits.
As soon as I watch,
including us.
as soon as
Yeah.
I watch that first.
Sorry,
UK
Jess and
tournament,
Roman, when we wake you up when
Yeah.
that happens.
I
Yeah.
apologise in advance.
Good
and I
job.
won't
She
get
probably
in
won't listen to this unless I play it on Alexa. So I'll play it after the Rumble. So then she's like,
Wait.
God, they pre.
You can play
the
podcast
channels.
on Alexa.
Yeah.
Laura's in for a treat.
Wait, am I coming over?
Yeah.
Sorry, Lauren.
Leave my
Sorry,
wife alone.
but
Sorry.
Mason Allen's wife really fancies Nev.
Just to clarify, she's not actually my wife yet.
But I was going to clarify someone else.
Yeah.
Just to
Come on,
clarify.
she does
Not my
fancy
wife,
Nev.
but she does fancy them.
She does fancy that, but he's not coming to my wedding anymore.
I am.
But all of you guys are invited.
Yeah.
We will go live
It's
on
gonna
Omega Luke Wrestling Podcast.
During the best man speech.
Yeah, got to.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Imagine that. You just go, hello, we're live on Omega Luke.
Mason Adams, your first champion,
This is the Mark with a mouth, MAFF, here with the Omega Luke.
and your first winner.
The Rock Cry guys out there somewhere with the bride.
With the bride.
Yeah, and I'm with his wife.
Omega Luke with the maid of honor.
Yeah, this is
One thing that's for sure.
This is getting
When we
weird.
go to answer a question, we totally get lost.
Yeah, we go off in some tangents. don't we?
This is what alcohol does to you. Alcohol.
That's why alcohol.
This is what alcohol does to you.
This is what alcohol does to you.
Right, next question.
I
Let's
have
go
no
back,
reason.
back to topic.
Okay.
Mike Aaron, shout out to Mike. Hey,
Good
Mike.
bucking, my friend.
Yeah. Congratulations on your win against Wilfred.
Well done.
Well done.
I look forward to facing you.
Oh, that's a good shout, yeah.
Oh.
Because, indeed, if Mike Aaron wins this next match, which will be either Nev or JPQ, Jonathan Pilquist, big pawns on a pot.
Look forward to it.
Yeah, if Mike wins that match, then he will face either Mason or Rory Rumbled in the next title match in February.
Decent.
So Mike's question, which gimmick would you rather explain to a non-wrestling fan? Beaver Cleavage or Bastien Booger? Do any of us know who they are?
I know Bastion Booger.
I don't know either of them.
I'm not going to lie. I have no fucking idea about that.
No,
To be fair, I was
I am
looking forward to
26
this.
years old.
I was looking forward to this question when you started reading it out, and then when you got to the two options, I was like,
Bastien
shit.
Booger?
I'm
We've
just gonna
watched a
go-
lot of wrestling
Yeah,
between us.
100%.
I have never seen
I
that.
know Bastion
I
Booger.
literally, I don't know
See,
if this is the
I've
80s,
heard
the
of
90s,
Beavis.
the noughties, but
I think it's 80s / mid, like start of 90s. But
Yeah,
I've heard
because
of Beaver
Bastion
Cleavage.
Booger was like on one of the first.
I feel like if I seen a picture, I would know who they are.
Maybe.
Should I Google it?
I haven't got a
Or
clue.
no?
I'm not going to lie. So I
Yeah,
can't
why don't you
answer that.
Google it? We'll come back to it.
What's he called?
That was my corona.
Bastien Booger. Tyler Fornis supports
strong
the
name.
Twitter page quite a lot. This is a question which I'm really intrigued with, actually. I
I don't know who
really,
the fuck that is.
really like this question. That is horrendous.
Bastien Booger. Alright, I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. He
Beaver
loses.
Cleavage.
He loses
Yeah.
straight away. That's that question answered. Bastien Booger looks like my fucking old learning manager at school.
What the
Fucking
I am gonna,
Jesus.
I am gonna chuck
I
up.
can-
Where,
I got a ball.
Oh.
I'm gonna chuck up a picture
Bottle
of
opener.
Bastien Booger
That
That's
is a
the-
right
strong
now
bottle opener.
That's the
for
best
the
bottle
YouTube,
opener.
so you can see it right now.
That's the best bottle opener I've ever seen. And how much?
Right, so Tyler Fornis
Decent, that.
is question. This is one of my favourite questions that got
Thank
sent
you,
in to
Mike
us
Romano.
because I'm really curious to what you guys are actually going to say, and I've got quite a bit to say on it as well.
Okay.
Which one would you rather fix? Survivor Series 97, the Montreal Screwjob, or Starrcade 98, Goldberg gets tased, which is obviously the end of Goldberg's undefeated streak.
Easy. Go
So,
back, good,
yeah,
nice.
so I'm going to go with Goldberg, and the reason is, if we didn't have the Montreal Screwjob, there would be no Attitude Era as we know it, because the Montreal Screwjob was the birth of Mr. McMahon from
The boss.
Vince McMahon, yeah,
Yeah.
as the corporate boss. And I feel like he didn't get involved until that happened.
He was just.
It was an
we knew he was the
apology.
owner.
Yeah,
He was
He
an
was the
announcer.
Yeah.
80s commentator, like, yeah,
Exactly.
welcome to Monday Night Raw.
and his speech where
How
he
good
said,
was he, by the way?
Yeah.
I announced him.
He was class.
his speech where he said Brett screwed Brett was a genuine thing, and he didn't expect to get as much heat as what he got. Which then he thought, as a genius, what he was in the 90s, I'm going to use this. You know, we give Vince enough shit right now in his later ages for
I
what
don't.
he does.
I'm Vince
You
McMahon.
literally just been slagging him off from what he does for NXT stars.
No. Wait. When
You have them.
I haven't ever, right, personally, like me, right, so, and I've got
There's
friends.
a difference from
I've-
slagging
yeah,
off
I've
to
got-
disagreeing
I've
with what
got
he does.
friends- Yeah, I can disagree with how people are booked and how they go up to the top roster, but I can't help it. The fact that Vince McMahon could bring up Velveteen Dream and make him a mid-carder and go to absolute shit. I personally, from someone that watched the 80s wrestling and watched it all the way through, maybe minus Ruthless Aggression for a part, I fucking love Vince McMahon. And
Oh, yeah.
and to be fair, like a
I
lot of
wouldn't be
people-
sat here today.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Now,
we got to thank Vince
this is
McMahon.
this is my platform to say I know a lot of people that fucking run him into the ground, right? And they're not sat at this table. And I'm just saying, if it wasn't for Vince McMahon, there would be no wrestling like
No,
as
it
big
wouldn't.
as what it is.
No, I agree with you,
And that's all I'm
100%.
saying. But anyway, go back to the question.
So yeah, I feel like Montreal Screwjob doesn't happen. We don't have the Mr. McMahon. We don't have that. Stone Cold's no longer as big because Bret Hart was there in Stone Cold's place. We elevated Stone Cold because of Bret Hart leaving. I say we because I did watch WCW.
Did you?
So
I didn't.
if I was to fix one, it would be that. No, it would be the Goldberg one.
Yeah.
Because the Montreal
I
Screwjob
think-
needs to happen.
Yeah.
And the Goldberg thing, like, as much as I didn't watch WCW, I knew that Goldberg was on an incredible undefeated streak, and I know that after, when it happened, and they defeated him by the taser shit, like, everyone hated it. And Goldberg lost his charm.
It's
Yeah.
just it's a shit way to lose your undefeated streak. Get
Yeah.
tasered in the
Yeah.
wrestling ring.
It needs to be a huge
To be
build-up.
fair though, my standpoint on this is I completely agree with you with the Montreal Screwjob. We wouldn't have the Attitude Era and all that stuff. I agree with that. But I didn't watch WCW. However, I've gone back and watched like key parts of WCW, and I am by far means not the biggest Goldberg guy in the world. However, I love the NWO, and if you look at it from a heel standpoint, yeah, we fucked over Goldberg on his streak, and we tasered him, and we fucking Kevin Nash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so from a heel point, unbelievable, really, because they just
Gets biggest heat.
Yeah, but I agree with you. I would much rather change that because I wouldn't change the
Than the Marshall Screwjob.
Because when that happened, I wasn't even upset. I was like, yeah, I'm fucking sure. Like, Bret Hart's cool. Like, and
I love Bret Hart. He's my number one.
Yeah, he's your
But I
number
would have
one.
screwed him.
It took me a lot of time to appreciate Bret Hart as I do now.
Yeah.
However, Shawn Michaels is fucking... It's Shawn Michaels. He's unbelievable.
I don't even think it's about Shawn Michaels.
I would have put him
It's the
over all
fact
day.
that if he kept all that title, he would have took it to WCW potentially.
exactly.
Yeah, and Vince...
And that's why
If you're in Vince McMahon's shoes, you do that. Maybe not in the same way, but you do that.
I
in
would
a
have done
way.
the same.
Maybe this is a plug,
100%.
but I've been going back and watching the Monday Night Wars WWF versus WCW, and Vince's approach to the whole war thing, even when he was losing, he knew exactly what he was doing in the long run, and fucking Bret over, 100%.
Say what you want about Vince, the guy's a fucking genius still.
Yeah.
100%.
I don't give
Matt,
a fuck
what's your
what people
opinion?
say.
You're the only one else that spoke up on this one.
I don't need to say anything. I completely agree with all of you.
Yeah.
The only thing that's like really bad about like the Goldberg getting tasered was the fact that when he was supposed to get his rematch, he was like in jail or some shit doing a stupid angle.
Yeah.
And then Hogan had a match with Kevin Nash, and then the finger poke of doom happened. So that's probably the only bad thing that happened with the taser.
Yeah, because you're the guy who sort of watched WCW as it was happening.
you know
Yeah,
a lot of that shit.
The rest of us are watching WWF.
Well, I was watching WWF more. But,
Yeah, you watched it as well.
Yeah.
I watched it for Sting.
Yeah.
To be
That's
fair,
the only reason I went
my
to
only
WCW.
WCW thing was a game. I think like a WCW
Thunder.
game. Yeah,
I had
that
that.
came out, and I
I
was
used to
like,
love Ultimate Dragon.
yeah, I was like, this is amazing. But like, I don't think at the time I knew how to access WCW. Like
No, I
WWF was always on
It
like,
wasn't
Channel
easy.
4 or something.
It's to this day. WWE is still easy to watch.
Yeah.
Where Ring of Honor, New Japan program, whatever is out there.
Yeah.
You got to stream it all.
Yeah, because you would probably watch more Progress and New Japan
If
if it
on-
was easy to access than what you would WWE.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
I know your reactions.
We said this in the group chat the other day.
Yeah.
With All Elite
I know
Wrestling. if they
Mason's
don't get-
actions.
Yeah.
To it.
If All Elite Wrestling, right? So say Sky One from a British standpoint, because listening to Chris Jericho's later podcast, they're talking about not just America, they're talking about everywhere, and they know the UK fans know their shit.
Yeah.
and they're probably
Jericho's looking forward to coming over here with AEW.
probably the best fans in the world, other than what they would class as America.
Yeah.
I think we're the great. I'm not
yeah,
saying that because
no.
we're English. I think we're fucking
I
great.
think we are. If you
Because
look
we
at-
appreciate it more when
you
they come
look,
over
yeah,
here.
you look at
Simple as
NXT
that.
UK, that's it. You look at that, take it
Yeah.
there, that's it.
They get it all the time, and they
However,
don't appreciate it.
AEW, what they're saying is with a TV deal, once they get that, they're a legitimate business, they're a legitimate company. And you imagine, say, someone like Sky One picks it up. If I think on a Thursday night or a Wednesday night, I can just press record for All Elite Wrestling, happy days. Like, you're going to get
That's
my
it.
time.
Yeah.
However,
I'll watch it.
to be fair, I watch New Japan. I did watch Ring of Honor. I've been subscribed to Progress and ICW, and it's all pretty easy enough, isn't it? New
Yeah.
Japan, like especially with the Amazon Fire Stick and all that, it's
Yeah,
easy
it's
enough.
crap.
However,
They need to sort the
That's
However-
why I haven't ordered it.
however, for me, Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, I'm like, that's on a Monday and Tuesday. I'll watch that. The network is piece of
Do
piss.
you know what? It's not even that. Like Omega Luke just said, like I'd go over to New Japan. I'd go over to Progress. I believe in loyalty, and I've been with WWE since I was 3-4 years old.
Yeah,
And I would stick with it. But I'd watch a lot more content
Yeah.
that they're bringing out to us.
If you had time.
If I had time.
Yeah.
But it's Raw and SmackDown's easy. You just, like you say, you record, you watch it when you want.
Yeah.
You don't have to watch it there and then or whatever.
Yeah.
And you don't have to pay for it necessarily monthly.
What
I know
if-
it's on Sky. I know.
Maybe as
What
well.
if WWE wasn't on Sky Sports though?
yeah.
That's the thing.
it'd be on the
Like,
network.
Yeah, but
It'd be on
you
the
think
network.
of you
yeah,
think
but
WWE.
Raw and SmackDown don't go on like onto the WWE network for like a few months.
That's
No.
because they've got live broadcasting on Sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they didn't have
That's
that,
it,
If
it'd
they
be on
had
there.
that weekly,
It'd be on there.
Yeah.
So,
I'll
like
fuck
me,
it.
review.
New Japan, right? Now, I'll admit, like, when I watch New Japan, and because I'm catching up, I would literally type in Kenny Omega, Cody Rhodes, Young Bucks, Hangman Page, like your standout names, because I didn't know all the like Japanese guys and all stuff like that.
LIJ.
However,
Tranquilo.
WWE is literally wrestling Netflix. You just go on it and it's just
it's easy.
And it's because you can also watch the WCW stuff. Even if you're old school, you can watch AWA and all the really old shit.
That's what I mean.
All that quality shit.
Even like the documentaries.
Oh,
I fucking love a good
documentaries, other than
100%.
NXT takeovers, are the best thing on the network.
Yeah, 100%.
AJ Styles 365.
But also,
Kevin Owens
also
365.
Fucking amazing.
Nostalgic reasons, like if I want to watch like Raw from I don't know May 2004, where The Rock decided to turn up in Miami, I'm like, oh yeah, it's just there.
Is that the actual place that you arrived?
Pretty much.
We
We wore Hurricane jerseys, Miami Hurricanes all day.
Next question.
Sorry.
Right. This goes on to now the Would You Rather questions. So we've passed the questions, we're now on the Would You Rather.
Nice.
Would you rather have a full-on Bullet Club reunion on the main roster of WWE with a total domination, or a full-on NXT invasion ending with Triple H in charge? I'm going to go first because it's easy as fuck for me.
Easy.
NXT invasion.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
we're going to have the Bullet Club reunion probably on New Japan and AEW, but I really want an NXT invasion with Triple H taking the helm of WWE instead of Vince McMahon, because we've seen how good of a job he has done on NXT. We've already spoke about it. I think he's the perfect predecessor for Vince when Vince either kicks the bucket or gives in the rights to like the main roster stuff.
It's next year.
Makes sense.
When the XFL comes, Vince will take a back seat, and that's when you'll see Triple H. He's already took over 205 Live.
Yeah.
That's why he's even better than it already is.
Yeah.
It's Triple H. So next
Triple
year,
H's
when
got
he
a
takes
magic
a
touch
seat,
right now.
and he knows what we want. He knows what the fans want.
Well, he listens to the fans.
He listens, yeah.
I'm going to, before any of you guys, the NXT, he did an interview after the NXT UK takeover.
I watched it.
On Inside the Ropes.
With that Blue Peter guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said, when he was talking about NXT TakeOver and the whole NXT UK brand, he was saying
we,
us and we.
Yeah.
As if not just the NXT UK talent, not just the ring crew, not just the fans who are there to watch it and the fans watching at home, but himself. And that's what meant the most to me. And that's what I picked up from it.
Well, when he came out of in Plymouth, UK, and he was like, we are NXT UK.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He quotes it all the time. We are NXT. Not I am NXT. Or you are NXT.
To be fair, like,
he's a team. He's with us. He's on our side.
When he come down to Plymouth, like, I'll admit, like, NXT UK is absolutely shit hot. Like, it's amazing. But I would be a liar if I wasn't more buzzing the fact that Triple H and Shawn Michaels was in my hometown.
Yeah,
like 100%.
We've seen a super a sweet
come out,
music
right? So,
from Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, he come out, and I lost my shit. Like, I went mental, and I've seen him twice before. I lost my shit more than ever when he was in Plymouth. However, I just couldn't stop thinking about the fact that he was like you know, he said something along the lines. However, like, you're chanting for me. This is all for you. Like,
yeah,
this is your brand.
Yeah, and I never felt
so. It was almost embarrassed that he was taking the spotlight.
Yeah, I felt
from
so
the brand.
included.
Yeah.
I felt so like we're all the biggest wrestling fans ever, but I've never felt more included than when Triple H is talking about NXT UK, because I think if you go back and watch any Raw or SmackDown that's in London or Manchester, and I've been there firsthand, like, you know, it's not like some sort of like, oh, look what I've done, but when I've been at Raw after Mania, right, in person, and I said to Jess, I went to Jess, I went, 100%, they're all British fans down there. All right, they were booing Roman Reigns. I love Roman Reigns. They were booing him, but I was like, this atmosphere.
They were booing him because that's the norm. That's what you've got to follow.
Yeah, but this feeling, I was like, I guarantee if we come here next week and it was in Chicago or somewhere where they just take it for granted, it would just be, it's a bit of a rowdy crowd. But I think us British fans bring something to the table where, like you said, we don't take it for granted. We want it here.
We appreciate it.
Triple H knows that, and it's unbelievable. But
Quick question then. Just a yes or no answer I want, because we're running short on time.
Yeah.
If Triple H was in charge of the main roster, would Roman Reigns get booed?
No.
Triple H has come out and said...
Quick answer.
Yes or no answer?
Right. I think yes. Because
you think he still get booed?
Can I just quickly say, Triple H has said, right, whether you boo him or cheer him, right,
getting a reaction.
You're getting a reaction. You're giving him a reaction.
He's doing his
job.
He's doing his job.
If you think he's a bad guy and you hate him, he's the biggest heel in the company. If you love him, he's the hottest thing. He's the biggest face in the company.
You think when he's in the middle of the ring and he's getting booed, you carry?
Yeah. So for me, Roman Reigns, without a doubt, right, for me, right now, is my favourite wrestler other than The Rock. Currently, Roman Reigns, for me, is the man.
Nothing to do with that, they're related.
No. I love Roman Reigns, right? So as a face, he's the best thing ever.
I love him as well.
But if you hate him, he's doing his job. 100%. You hate him.
Personally, I don't think he would get booed if Triple H is in charge.
No. But
Math,
I think he would. I'm going to agree with Nev here. It's the same with Cena.
Yeah.
Right? He's getting the biggest reaction.
Yeah.
Right? So he's the biggest guy.
Yeah. 100%.
It doesn't matter. If you're getting the biggest reaction, you are the biggest fucking star.
Do you know what?
It's simple
the
as
people
that.
that's booing him, in 10 years' time, would go back and think,
I am holding my hand up.
I appreciate it.
If Roman Reigns comes back, they're going to fucking cheer the shit out of him.
I'm holding
He'll
my
never
hand
get
up.
booed
Oh,
again.
yeah.
No, he'll never get booed again.
Cena,
I think you've said that on your podcast.
No, he would never
get booed again.
When John Cena faced The Rock, right, if you look back at 2011, 2012, my Instagram and Twitter and Facebook was disgusting. I was like, fuck John Cena, I love The Rock, blah, blah, blah. I absolutely adore John Cena.
I don't see how anyone could shit on John Cena. What he's done for the company.
I love him.
He's carried that company on his back for
100%.
10 plus years.
I'm taking a piss. Next, would you rather?
Okay.
Would you rather take chops from Minoru Suzuki or Volta? And that comes from Archie, who's a nice guy. I like Archie. Big shout out to Archie as well.
Volta or Suzuki?
Yeah.
Volta or Suzuki? Would you rather take chops?
I'd rather take chops off my fucking missus.
I'd rather take chops off Suzuki myself because Volta will cave in my chest.
I'm going to agree with that.
Is that Archie Castledine? Castledine?
Shout out to Archie Castledine and Dine.
Mate, to be fair, that's an unbelievable... That's a decent bet, man.
I'm sorry. Too many good.
Oh,
he's had fun.
To be fair, I think this is a unanimous decision.
Very gassy.
I've seen that Walter Sharp, and I heard it, and I literally went.
We've seen Walter live in Manchester.
Fair one.
Was it an Evolve? I can't remember what it's called. Whatever show it was.
Rev Pro.
Rev Pro. That's it. Shout out to Rev Pro. I don't know. I can't remember who he was up against.
No,
but what an amazing match! And as soon as he come out, you knew he was business, didn't you? And you knew he was a star. You knew he was going to go in places, and you knew he was going to end up in WWE. Because regardless if you shit on WWE, everyone says, I'm going to end up in WWE. That's my dream. So you can shit on WWE all you want. Everyone wants to go there. I know AEW's there now, and that's a new thing, and all the best of luck to them. But WWE is the king fucking ding.
Well, that's coming away from the question a bit.
I was about to say, I'd rather take chops from...
I'm going with Suzuki.
Who would you rather take chops off?
Suzuki or Walter.
Walter. Suzuki scared the shit out of me.
I'm taking Suzuki all day.
Walter's chops are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
We got
scares the
a lot of
fuck out
questions
of
to
me.
go through.
Yeah, we did. We haven't got a lot of time. So the next one, Mike Aaron again.
We got 45 minutes.
Yeah, but I still got to spruce myself up,
Are you not ready?
Well, we got half
Almost.
an hour. Really.
Lucky,
it's
mate.
10:15. It's now 7:10.
Would you rather give a main event push? This is from Mike Aaron.
Shout out Mike Aaron.
And this is also directed to Courtney because she loves these two very much.
I've read this question's easy.
Yeah. Would you rather give a main event push to Jay White or Killer Cross? I think we're all going to say the same one, but whichever one.
Can we say it at the same time?
Let me answer the question. Let me ask the question.
Yeah.
Whatever one you don't choose will be buried for the remainder of their career.
Can I go first?
Go first.
Jay White, because I love the guy.
Yeah.
I've seen him. I've met him. I've held his title. He's doing great things in New Japan.
All three of us have.
You didn't hold the title though.
I did hold the title. Fuck you.
And I'm sorry, was it Courtney?
Yeah.
Your Patreon? Yeah. I haven't got a fucking clue who Killer Cross is.
Yeah, but that's because you don't watch Impact.
Yeah.
What? He's on Impact. Impact, I used to watch
He is the
all
one.
the time.
He is the one.
Impact's too hard to watch now.
Who's with Scarlett Bordeaux.
Oh my god, I love that woman. Either way,
Scarlett Bordeaux so much.
I'm either way. Sorry, Courtney. I know you're a big.
I'm a big fan.
So I've listened to your episode. It was a good episode.
Yeah.
But because unlike Mark with a mouth here, I've listened to every episode. Sorry.
Yeah.
But Jay White.
Hang on. Mark with a mouth. My best friend.
Best friend.
Does not listen to my podcast.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
What was the last episode you listened to? Brendan White.
Was it?
Fuck me, that was last year.
Yeah.
I thought you listened to the Rock Cry Guy episode.
I did listen to that one. That was
Yeah.
fucking one of my
That was
favourites.
before Bronco.
Yeah, that was before Bronco Brendan White.
That was before Bronco. Yeah.
Okay.
Bronco Brandon White.
Yeah.
Future NXT UK
Like
star.
my tweet the other day.
Future.
I'm going to
If
say
Brendan
that.
White listens to this,
I'm going to say that. Brendan White, you are going to be a future NXT UK star.
honestly, he's fucking class at
Best
Reach.
pitch.
He's
ever.
fucking amazing.
I've seen a couple of his matches
He's very
outside
good.
of Reach, and he is fucking so good. That Pete Dunne match is unbelievable.
That's your
Great
shit, by the
match.
way.
I'm-
but I
That is-
agree.
yeah,
I'm with
White.
Jay White.
It's a drink.
Jay White.
Jay White.
He
Jay
can't do
White.
nothing
Jay
wrong.
White. I could have
I
crossed.
said whatever May said, but I like Jay White, so I'm
Yeah.
100%.
Jay White for me.
That ain't me.
Next.
I'm a switchblade, baby.
I love that.
That's not me. I'm a
Literally,
switchblade, baby.
love him.
I love that.
Next one, we gotta keep going. This one's quite a funny one. Darren, Mags, would you rather eat Sasha Banks' shit
Jesus.
or drink Jinder Mahal's piss?
I'm going to
I'll-
go straight in.
I'm going
I'm
to
going to
go
go
straight
straight
in.
in.
Oh, actually, I want to
Sasha,
hear yours.
Sasha Banks is shit.
Right, for me,
Because
I had
it's
this
from Sasha
conversation-
Banks.
I had this conversation with you earlier, right? It doesn't
I
matter
need
if
piss,
it's
I'll let
Sasha Banks or if it's Lana or if it's any other unbelievable woman in the
I
world.
need all that shit.
Shit is shit,
Yeah.
right? Now, piss is horrible, right? And it doesn't matter if it comes from Jinder Mahal or my dad. Piss is disgusting as well. I would much rather quickly drink some piss than chew on some shit.
Yeah.
I agree.
So I'm
I
going with
agree.
Jinder.
I feel like I can down Jinder Mahal's piss.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
And
because-
Jinder-
With his dick in my mouth.
Mate, he's the modern day Maharaja.
As beautiful as Sasha Banks is,
She's
I don't
unbelievable.
want to eat her shit.
Shit is shit.
Yeah. So, but good question though.
Quick
To be
question.
fair, Leo Machida drinks piss. And he's a former UFC light heavyweight champion, so if it's good for you, it's good for you.
Yeah.
Okay, male only. This question is:
Okay.
which wrestler's booty would you want to slap the most? I'm gonna go first. Finn Balor has an amazing ass.
Big E Langston.
Oh, that's a good one.
Big booty on that boy.
Yeah.
And he liked my tweet, so he's the shit. I love it. I slapped that ass.
You're gonna come in eating pancakes.
I
mate,
like
aren't
some
you?
jump on the
As
ground.
soon as someone does like that, you come in like fully obsessed.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
gonna come in a singlet. Your next time you fucking, you're like, can we record this like for YouTube purposes? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Comes in a singlet with bootios.
100%. I reckon.
I'll come in with a trombone. I'll be his hype man.
Yeah, Xavier. Bam, bam, bam. Bam.
Hey, rats. I love Big E.
Oh, I've had too many beers.
Juicy ass. Sorry.
Whose booty would you want to slap the most?
Oh, Masons.
Male only.
Whoa!
What's the question?
Male
Male
whose
only.
booty
Which
do you want?
wrestling booty would you want
said
to slap
Finn,
the
I
most?
Oh, easily. Rakishi. Because I did it for the drop.
Why is he Spanish?
I don't know. No, he's Puerto Rican now.
I did it for the.
I didn't know Mason was part of LAX.
I did it for the rock man. Is that better?
That's Jamaican.
No, that's just so right.
Alright.
Whose booty you want to slap?
I did it for the rock.
I'll go for Ziggler. Go for it.
He's toy.
Darren again.
Darren Young.
I like this one. I'm never not going to like this one one bit.
Of course he's not. It's not.
Would you rather botch like Brie Bella and look like a knob but be completely fine physically, or be botched on by Nia Jax, get concussed but become lightning hot?
I'm
it
answering
just
this shit right
makes
away.
sense.
That's easy.
I'm answering this shit. I'm going with Nia because what she did, and everyone was like, "Oh, Nia's broke Becky's face." Blah, blah, blah. Like Nia Jax is fucking unbelievable. I don't care what you say, right? And what she's done is elevate herself and Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is amazing. However,
She didn't elevate herself.
listen to me, right? What she did, yeah, it was a mistake. However, from that mistake, you're telling me everyone didn't go crazy about Nia Jax and talk about her all the time and hate her.
That's fine.
That's
but
fucking
can she do stop one thing? Screaming in the fucking mic.
Oh, that's fucking stupid.
No one
Yeah,
needs that shit.
I get that. but
No,
she's-
you've been doing that all night.
She's she is the.
He's just
female you.
talking.
Yeah,
He looks
but
like
she's
Stu
so different.
Turner.
Mate, I'll guarantee if
Stu
Nia
Turner.
Jax come to watch a pay per view with us, and a 1-year-old baby was upstairs, she would shut the fuck like you do as well. Anyway,
I'm gonna agree with Nev.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's
Nia Jax, mate.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Nia Jax. Right? If you're gonna become lightning hot,
Yeah. I'll take a concussion for that.
essentially,
No.
Becky
Fuck
Lynch.
it.
Becky Lynch was
Doesn't
on
matter. I'm in the WWE. Free balance. Fuck it.
Becky
It's
Lynch.
you guys.
Next question. Let's go next
Okay.
question.
All right.
Would you rather join the Kiss My Ass Club or take a mandible claw with a full socko?
Full socko.
Full soccer.
I ain't kissing no big Samoan ass as much as I love Samoa.
What?
Vince McMahon, you
Kiss
twat.
my ass,
Oh,
claw.
shit!
Vince
Sorry,
joined,
I'm thinking about when
Rikishi's.
Vince shoved The Rock shoved Vince's face in Rikishi's ass. Sorry, I take that back.
We're not part of the club anyway.
Alright, I'm going to join the Kiss My Ass club because I fucking love Vince McMahon. I'll kiss
I
his ass
fucking
all
kiss
day.
Vince McMahon's
Yeah,
ass.
I'd kiss his ass.
I'd kiss his ass.
That
I'd
is
lick those
a-
sweaty balls.
That is a very lucrative
What's
club.
the question?
Would you rather join the Kiss My Ass club or take a mandible claw?
I love Mick
I, would-
Foley.
I feel like I'd throw up.
No.
I
I thought it was a
soft
privilege to do both.
Yeah, Mick
Vince
Foley's
McMahon, mankind.
Mick Foley's fucking genius.
Mick Foley's one of the greatest ever.
But I'd kiss Vince McMahon's ass. I'd kiss his ass technically anyway all day.
Yeah.
You've kissed his ass on this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Vince, I know you listen. Hey Vince, I know you
except for
listen to
Omega
Omega Luke podcast. You're welcome.
Vince, how you doing, mate?
Yeah.
You know, just hit me up.
I know you're a busy man. Thanks for taking the time
Watch
to watch us.
You watch
Or
NXT.
listen.
Thank you for wrestling.
Thank you for sucking me off.
Thanks for screwing Brett.
Edit at 1 hour 19.
What? Jesus.
Yeah, we have been going on for that long.
You ready to go, yeah?
What a great
Courtney's
podcast.
the next question. This is Noah inspired, so I feel like you guys won't appreciate it.
Noah.
Noah.
Yeah, it's the
Pro
brother.
Wrestling
son?
Noah. Your son is also called Noah. Now, Pro Wrestling Noah. So there's a guy called Marufuji on there, who is a bit of a legend, bit of a wrestling legend. He was, I do believe, Marufuji was also in New Japan
Never heard of
as well. He's an incredible wrestler,
it. Definitely a WWE guy.
and
anyway.
he's got some brutal chops. And she's put, would you rather take Marufuji's brutal chops, or would you rather take Kota Ibushi's moonsault off a balcony?
I'll answer this
balcony?
quickly. I'll
I'll
quickly
take
it.
the
seen
moonsault.
Yeah.
I'll take Ibushi because I know who he is.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He's a beautiful man. I'll take it.
I'll
He's
take
trying
the
to go to
moonsault.
another,
I think
but
that'll
I'm
just be
not
fucking
kissing Kenny
awesome.
Omega.
People take chops.
Matt, whoa. You couldn't lift me over a barrier at Tough Mudder. How are you going to take someone's fall from the moonsault off a balcony?
Easily. Well, probably because we had already ran
Not
fucking
that.
10k.
Not that.
I'd be in shape for fucking wrestling, you cunt.
That was the first. That was the first obstacle.
No.
Probably.
It's not that, right?
I wasn't straight.
Why are you playing this now?
Sorry.
Right, no. You're saying...
I'm sorry.
Man, I've seen you got your photo album. Don't act like you didn't know what it was.
I just had to break attention.
Right, the question
You
is, right?
two can't go at it.
Lift someone.
deal
No, lift someone or take something.
I can take
Yeah, but
it.
if you can't lift someone, how's he going to take someone's fall?
Alright, mate, get on the sofa and fucking moonsault on me. I'll
stop
fucking
arguing. You
I'll
just
power
like
slam you.
that. You just like that. You're going to take
You don't
something.
like
No, I got
no,
catch
you got
him,
to
man.
catch them.
Not catch
Oh,
him,
you
but-
screw.
Yeah, he's got to take fucking Marufuji's chop.
You got no strength whatsoever. Mate, you can't even carry my door now.
You can't even carry my jockstrap, bitch.
Right,
Hence
next
why I'm
question.
in the final.
Because you weren't in my
question.
group, you bitch.
I don't know why you had to get closer to the mic. You shout all the way from back there anyway.
Wait until you lose to Royally Rumbled.
What, like you did?
Oh!
I got to the final, bitch. You lost 2 times.
Whoa.
It's a burn.
He's American again.
Yeah!
This is what happens when I drink alcohol.
I can't wait to go outside. You just start talking American to
Hey,
us.
girl.
I'm from Seattle because I like Seattle Seahawks.
I'm really sorry. All my fans are like American. You guys are ripping on right now.
We're not ripping
wait,
on them.
listen,
I love America. I want to move there.
I'm wearing an LA Lakers hat.
Hey, I go to America a lot. I fucking love it.
Don't fucking rub it in because I've never been.
I love America.
Today,
maybe
you
I'll go there with my.
to Florida in
I'm going to
2020.
Florida next year. Come to hit me up, bitch.
Yeah, I'm quite jealous you booked that today.
Yeah, this is not taking the piss out of Americans.
I'm not a big
We
fan
love America.
I'm not a big fan of Donald Trump, but I fucking love him.
Nah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, actually, I like Donald Trump.
He beat Vince McMahon
Yeah, he
in a
did.
shave the hair thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, he's
Bobby
sick.
He's
Bobby
a
Lashley beat Umaga.
Fuck Bobby Lashley. MAGA. Samoa.
He's related to the Rock.
Alright, next question.
Next question. Mike Aaron again. Mike showing up all the time.
He's a good guy.
He's a Twitter god.
Good
Goodness
guy.
go.
I might have to follow
He's
this
a good brother.
Yeah.
guy. I might have to follow this guy.
Do you not actually follow Mike Aaron?
He doesn't follow
mate,
shit.
You're fucking missing out, mate.
No one follows me, someone follow that. Sorry.
I'm going to send you
He might follow
10
me. I don't
people.
follow him.
10 people you
Sorry,
need to
Mike.
follow because they're good wrestling people.
Okay.
All right, and you've got to follow them.
I mean, if they follow me, that's the rule.
They probably will follow you back. They're all really good people.
If one of them's fucking you, then no.
It's not going to be me.
If somebody's fucking me,
Next
question.
Next question. Mike Aaron, would you rather 20 minutes in the ring with Minoru Suzuki or 20 minutes in the ring with Brock Lesnar? I'm going to go first.
I'm good.
I would rather Brock Lesnar because all I know is I'm going to be taken off 4 F5s and then after about 10 minutes, the match is going to die. And I would say about 7 minutes of that 20-minute match is going to be Brock Lesnar going to the fans, bouncing like this, while I'm on the canvas after a couple of F5s. If I'm with Minoru Suzuki, I'm getting hit by chairs. I'm getting punched in the face. I'm taking those forearm shots to the side of the face. I don't want to take forearm shots to the side of the face.
The only reason I've got...
I'm talking still.
I don't give a shit.
I don't want to take forearm shots to the side of the face. I don't want to take slaps to the face. Minoru Suzuki is a horrible human being in the ring. A lovely guy on Instagram. Lovely guy on Instagram. Nice guy though.
He scares the shit out of me.
Brock Lesnar does fuck all in the ring, really.
He F5s, he suplexes.
That's not going to hurt as much as getting forearms right
no,
here.
but you're saying he doesn't do nothing, so he just stands there.
I'm just saying.
Nothing right here.
You know what I mean? You're saying he doesn't do nothing, yet you're saying F5, suplexes, check, whatever.
That's not going to hurt as much as getting
I don't like Brock
forearms
Lesnar.
there.
I don't like Brock Lesnar. But I'll go in the ring with him because I know him much better than Suzuki.
And you'd be less dangerous.
I'm going to say Suzuki. I think it'll just... All right, mate.
What's wrong with you?
I'm going to say Suzuki since I think that would just be fucking class. I just love his MMA style, man.
Yeah.
Even though Brock Lesnar is obviously a former UFC champion.
Yeah.
He doesn't really bring that MMA style.
Fair one.
Yeah.
At his MMA fight. Macy, are you going for that, mate?
Brock Lesnar, because Suzuki scares the shit out of me.
Mate, Suzuki would be scared of me, motherfucker.
Slow it down.
I don't think so.
Right, this is the last Would You Rather.
Last Would You Rather.
And this comes from Courtney again.
Hey, Courtney.
Shout out to Courtney.
She is the Switch Bae.
Oh!
That's a good one, isn't it?
Might have to follow her then, because she's a switchblade, baby.
Well, she would have been one of the 10 that I would have sent to you. But okay, £1 million is on the line. This is a good way to end. £1 million is on the line. The only thing you have to do, the only thing you have is to at least attempt a match with one of these guys. Who do you pick as your poison? Brock Lesnar or Killer Cross? I'm going to change it because you guys don't know Killer Cross.
Okay.
Yeah, fair one.
He sounds a fucking badass, though.
Yeah.
Killer Cross sounds like a badass.
With a name like that,
he's fucking class.
I've never watched him, but he sounds fucking amazing.
I don't even know what he looks like, but I feel bad that I don't know who he is.
Mate, he's so good, honestly.
I need to check him out.
In respect to Courtney, I'll check him out.
Yeah,
I'll check him out.
You got 3 new fans after this because he is fucking class.
Yeah.
I almost got him on the podcast once.
Really?
Yeah, almost.
Okay.
Mainly because he didn't reply to my email.
Bastard!
He didn't say no.
Yeah.
So.
No, he tweeted me saying, "Yeah, I'll come on. Here's my email." And then I emailed him, and then he didn't come on.
He's a busy guy.
Fuck Killer
He's
Cross.
a busy
He's
guy.
an impact.
He's got Scarlett Bordeaux. I wouldn't have gone on a podcast if I was
To be
looking at Scarlett Bordeaux.
fair, I wouldn't be on this podcast now if I had Scarlett Bordeaux. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So who are you replacing him with?
Brock Lesnar or... So if you had to pick your poison, you had to have a match with this person. I would say... Oh, that's really difficult.
Why is she going for Brock Lesnar and Killer Cross? What's the comparison then?
Is it because he botches
They're
everything?
both
and Brock
badass,
Lesnar's,
or-
like,
No,
They never turn up?
They
What?
actually legitimately look hard. And
Yeah.
They're just hard as
Brock
fuck.
Lesnar
look
looks like a
hard.
swilly dad.
And they
Cross-
will probably kick
you
the
look
shit
at
out of
Killer
you.
Cross.
Really bad.
Yeah, for me, I always
People in America wouldn't know
Yeah,
what
people in
Swilly is.
America, right? So in Plymouth, UK, there's an area in our city called Swilly.
North
Now-
Prospect.
Yeah, North Prospect. And basically, if anyone from Plymouth hears this, they're going to be upset, and especially if they live in Swilly. It's a shithole, right? and it's full of scumbags, right? I'm from a class area called Stonehouse. You want to check it out? What's worse? Swilly is a piece of piss stain on society. And Brock Lesnar looks like a standard dad that waits outside a primary school
with a staffy dog.
with a staffy dog that's ready to go fuck your mother, right? He is a piece of shit. Okay?
Fucking hell.
So just so you understand what Swilly is, think of deep South Alabama. That's like equivalent to Britain's Swilly. Full of shit.
Right, who am I replacing Killer Cross with? I'm going to
Someone
go.
fucking freaked me.
Someone double R.
Someone who looks hard as fuck.
Love Pina.
How is yourself?
I didn't fucking go down on the phone.
1 hour ago, I genuinely didn't do that. That's you.
Mate, I had no idea.
That is Nev. Look at Nev right now. Nev, look at that camera right now.
Yeah.
Love
You
Pina.
tell them that wasn't you.
Did it for the
Twice.
I did it for the people.
How'd you get on my phone?
You showed me a picture of Laura's twin sister.
Oh, yeah.
You fucking.
Oh, that was good.
Just to be sure, I screenshotted that shit.
Right,
Fucking
okay.
posted it twice, or you drunk twat.
Right, sorry. Brock Lesnar, or who else looks on? I think Samoa Joe looks
Brock
pretty
Lesnar, or I'm going to put both of them in Killer Elite Squad.
Who?
Lance Archer and Davey Boy Smith.
What's that?
Alright, I'll change it then.
Do you not
Brock
know?
Lesnar. You know, if you've seen him, you know.
They're in
what
Suzuki.
I'll change it then. Brock Lesnar or Volta.
Oh, fuck.
Who would you rather have a match with?
I'm
For
gonna,
£1 million.
I'm going to copy you off your last question, or the question before, I'm not sure.
Brock.
I'm going to go in the ring with Brock, because I'll be like, I know Brock better than Volta. Is it Volta or Walter?
He calls it Volta because he's Austrian. That's how they say
I'm
their,
gonna go
their
with Volta.
W's.
Anyway, I'm going to go in the ring with Brock Lesnar, because I'll be like, alright, I don't really like you, but wow, I'm in the ring with Brock Lesnar. You can throw me around the ring. You know, Roman Reigns seems to be alright after all those F5s. Everybody else seems, Daniel Bryan lasted with him. I'll take Brock Lesnar's ass whooping.
Fair enough, Math.
I'd rather take 16 German suplexes than one Walter chop.
That is
Okay.
that sells it the best.
Yeah.
He is
Mason,
nailed that.
other than you deleting your freight, who would you rather go in the ring with, Volta or Brock?
Wow. Walter. I'd rather go in the ring with Walter.
But you love
Brock
Peters, though.
Lesnar.
Clearly I do.
I would rather go in the ring with Brock Lesnar, mainly for the reasons that I said in the last bit. I feel like half of the match is him hyping up himself. It would be just German suplexes and F5s, and I'd rather take that than some chops, which legitimately look like they cave in my chest.
The thing is, the main question is, am I going over?
It's not even that.
I know I'm getting £1 million, but am I going over?
I'm going to go in the ring with Walter because I know I'm going to have a fucking great match. With Lesnar, you're not.
I think I'd still
Yeah,
have a
but
good
with
match
Lesnar, you'd be the fucking star, because he's dog shit.
Exactly, Walter is not.
Fair one. But
Right, that was the end of our questions then. Do any of you have any would you rathers or any questions or any talking points you'd like to bring up?
Okay.
We have roughly 10 minutes before we need to get ready for the taxi.
Okay. Would you rather? I think I texted this to you earlier, Robbo.
Oh, yeah, you did actually.
You
Yeah,
didn't text it to us.
yeah, you did. This is quite a good one.
Okay.
So it's not in the group message.
Shit, I can't remember it.
Do you want me to find it?
Yeah.
Right.
Why is it not in the
Fine.
group message?
Because I wanted to
Probably
check
slagging me off.
Conspiracy, is
We
it?
were
Slag me off. Oh, it's Matt having a nut today, is he?
Right.
Yeah,
so
a bit of basketball this morning.
I apologise to anyone if
Oh,
this
shit.
offends anyone,
Sorry, it's my
Right.
nature.
because this is a bit risque.
It's good. It's a good question, I think.
But from a lad's point of view, would you rather have sex with Lana and everyone knows she loves you, but you know you'll get herpes? Or would you rather...
What's that about?
Herpes. Check it out.
Or would you rather get an ass smashing from Rusev
What kind of fucking questions are there?
Sorry.
and everyone knows,
I was in Primark.
but you get £1 million?
Do you know what?
Right. So listen. Let me
No.
just-
My response to that question is, leave it to your Twitter fans.
Listen. Lana is unbelievable, right?
You get herpes.
Everybody knows you're gonna smash Lana, but yeah, you get herpes. All right, deal with it. It's not.
This is
going
turning into a sexual
However-
podcast, it's not a wrestling podcast.
Yeah, but however, Rusev, who is a handsome man, smashes you in the
you know
ass.
that, Rusev.
Yeah. Rusev smashes
The
you in the
Bulgarian
ass.
brute.
Everybody knows, but you get £1 million. As much as I love Lana,
Nah,
I'm
fuck
probably
that.
taking that Rusev penis.
I'd rather smash Lana.
Yeah, but you got
Nah.
herpes forever.
I don't give a fuck.
And you
Lana!
get £1 million.
I feel like you should end on me.
Money does not make, it's not the be all and end all. I'd rather smash
You have
Lana.
herpes forever.
I don't give a fuck.
I'd go.
I'll smash Lana.
I'd go with Rusev.
I'm bragging that shit.
£1 million.
It's £1 million. Rusev's a nice guy.
Rusev's not ugly, mate.
I don't give a fuck.
Rusev's a nice guy.
Listen,
Every day's Rusev.
with that £1 million, you could go.
I'd rather sit my dick in Lana, mate.
Yeah, but listen,
Than
with that £1 million,
Rusev's dick in my ass.
that £1 million, you could go. Lana, here's £1 million.
Oh,
Let's have
fuck,
sex.
you know, fuck it. We'll have them both.
Fair one. Herpes and £1 million.
Yeah.
End of the show.
Winner,
Literally-
chicken dinner.
Adam just stole my answer. I was just going to be like, fuck it, freeway.
Like I stole your place in the final.
Oh.
That was American again.
I think
sorry.
Mason Adams is great.
Sorry, I'm not drunk. That's the thing.
Let's end it there, guys. Shall we? That is the end of.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks for the questions.
Yeah.
Cheers.
So, guys, go around the table. Where can people find you? How can people find you? Do you want people to find you? They probably won't want to find you after this.
They probably won't.
Well, no one follows me.
Okay.
And I'm tagged in everything you fucking do.
That's true. We get a lot.
I don't get any
notifications
followers.
from
I get
podcasts.
loads of notifications, but no followers. What's up with that?
Maybe because you don't follow anyone back.
What? If they follow me, I follow them back. No one follows me. You follow me and I follow them
You
back.
follow like 16 people.
You tweet me. 1633.
You can find me on Twitter at Nevs8.
Is
That's
that
with a
Z
Z.
or an S?
That's with a Z.
S?
Because I was 16 when I made my Twitter.
Hey, Zeds were cool.
Zeds were cool.
Putting Z.
It could have been worse. It could have been before that. I could have been Nev Aldinho.
I'm at Adam Mason 89.
Original.
Wait, so your name is not Mason Adams?
No, not my
What?
real. That's not my real name.
Hey, babe alert!
I thought Triple H was really called Hunter.
He is.
When I told my wife he was called Paul Levesque, she nearly punched me in the face. Carry on.
To be fair, I didn't actually come up with that name. I think it was a bit like a group gathering now, and you just come up with it.
Oh, we just thought Mason Adams just sounded like
It
such a
sounded
cool
good,
wrestler.
like Mason Ryan.
It sounded like you were married to Mel B.
I'd rather not.
What? Where the fuck did that come from?
Alright,
I'll cut these dicks off. My
Nick
swear.
is in the final.
Shut up. MAFFROGERS.
And I am at Omega_Luke, and you can obviously follow me there. You can find me on Facebook, you can find me on YouTube, all the podcast platforms, as well as YouTube, like I just said, and the Facebook page. So make sure you follow as many of us as you can. Hope you enjoyed this. This has been very weird. I hope we didn't offend any of you. This is
I
obviously,
love Samoa.
this is
I
obviously
love America.
very light-hearted. We're having a few drinks, just having a bit of fun.
I
So-
love America.
I think, to be honest, though, we had a few good talking points.
Our taxi's on this way.
Whoop whoop.
We had a few good talking points,
did,
even
I
though we went a bit off track quite a lot of the time. But we got serious. We had a few good talking points.
I feel
be
we've been
fair,
a lot
to be
better
fair.
for so.
Listen, to be fair, this was our first little talking shop with a few drinks, and as everything, you learn and you get better.
Give us some feedback once it's released.
Yeah, let's
Give us some
let's get
feedback.
more-
I'd like to know.
If we seriously offended you,
I am sorry. I am
We
sorry.
seriously offended you. You go fuck yourself. As the Iron Sheik would say.
In all honesty, I love Americans. I'd love to live there. And I should have been American.
Come on, mate,
America.
get your head out of fucking
What?
America's ass.
Fuck Britain.
let's end it there. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. We're going to go have a good
Fuck
night.
Theresa May and Brexit.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
You really get excited.
Fuck, mate. So do you.
Let's see some beers away.